Are your people working hard but not reaching their full potential? The problem is not effort, it is development. At the Modern Observer Group, we transform workforce development into real performance. Our human-centered achievement programs help your team think better, communicate stronger, and execute at a higher level. That means higher employee engagement, stronger leadership, and measurable results across your organization. If you want a workforce that performs, leads, and delivers, it is time to invest in your people. Visit modernobserver.com and discover how the Modern Observer Group helps you build a workforce that wins.
A potential peace deal, a Pentagon lockdown, a record month for solar energy, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. President Trump canceled planned strikes against Iran on Thursday, saying treaty negotiations have been approved at the highest level of Iranian leadership, with a signing to be announced shortly. The reversal came hours after Trump threatened to seize Karg Island, the hub of Iran's oil exports, and take control of the country's energy industry. Trump said a deal could be signed within days and that the terms had been approved by all parties, including Israel, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt. Iran hasn't publicly confirmed an agreement. The announcement came in the wake of an exchange of attacks by both nations, including an Iranian drone downing a U.S. Army helicopter near the Strait of Hormuz. The crew was rescued safely. President Trump announced his new pick to lead the intelligence community, saying he would tap former Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Jay Clayton to serve as Director of National Intelligence. The move comes as Trump was under increasing pressure to reverse course after naming Bill Pulte as an acting head of the intelligence community. The Pentagon went into lockdown Thursday over an air quality issue, prompting the department to execute a shelter-in-place order for the affected area. Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell said at 1:31 p.m. Eastern Time, subsequent testing confirmed no hazard exists and normal operations have resumed. Parnell said 2 hours earlier that the Pentagon was executing standard protection protocols in issuing a shelter-in-place order for the affected area. Nearly 146,000 unaccompanied migrant minors who were illegally smuggled across the U.S.-Mexico border during the Biden administration have been located since President Donald Trump took office, DHS officials announced Thursday. Although almost 300,000 minors smuggled across the border remain unaccounted for, DHS Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen praised the joint effort between DHS, ICE, and the Department of Health and Human Services for finding the migrant minors. Mullen pledged to find those responsible for the human smuggling rings and bring them to justice. In many cases, those children were abused, assaulted, and exploited during the process of being trafficked across the border by criminal sponsors, according to Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche. Solar power overtook coal generation in the U.S. electricity mix for the first month on record in May 2026, according to official monthly and preliminary hourly generation data analyzed by global energy think tank Ember. Solar supplied a record 12.8% of U.S. electricity, while coal fell to 12.2%, its fourth lowest monthly share ever. In May 2026, solar generated an all-time high total of 45.5 terawatt hours, exceeding output in May 2025 by 17% and surpassing the previous record set in July last year. This record could be broken again in the coming summer months. That's the Raw Naked Truth for June 12th, 2026. Remember to like and subscribe to the Raw Naked Truth wherever you listen to podcasts. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.